today I've got something pretty exciting. This is the 7Artisans 10mm F2.8 autofocus lens. And it is an ultra-wide prime made for APS-C cameras, and it packs with features that surprise for the price. If you are looking to broaden your perspectives, this lens might just be it. This lens gives you 10mm on APS-C cameras, which means this is the equivalent of 15mm on full frames, which means crazy wide coverage. It features a bright f2.8 maximum aperture, which means it's very usable and it's decent for all low light situations, interiors and creative use. On top of that, it features autofocus system, which means this is a standout feature at this price. In hand, the lens feels well made. It uses an all metal body with a dust resistant mount. It is also very light for what it offers, only 232 grams for the Sony E-mount version. That means you can carry it around without feeling like a burden. What really stands out is obviously how wide you can go with this lens. With that 10mm f2.8 you can cover large landscapes, big interiors and all the things where you need extra space. What's most important, there is no fisheye effect and the distortion is minimal, so you can use it freely with all the architectural shots. The lightweight design means you can take it more often wherever you go. If you are traveling, this thing won't occupy much space in your backpack. AF means you don't have to guess the focus all the time, and the price suggests it might be aggressively affordable for what you get. It's definitely a tool for experimentation and expanding creativity. So here is my take. This lens is a compelling option for all the APS-C shooters out there that won't go ultra wide without breaking the bank. It doesn't try to be everything, but in what it is, it delivers. Now it's time for a POV, so let's jump on the street and see this lens in action, how it behaves, how it performs. Obviously low light conditions, but transferring into the daylight because it's a morning time, 6 a.m. Let's go, let's do it. Okay guys, back on the street with the 7Artisans 10mm f2.8 autofocus lens. Ultra compact and small and overall very lightweight. I'm here with the Sony A7RV today because I want to maintain the quality of those shots. So in a crop mode, so as you can see, this is without the crop mode, this is with the crop mode, so it behaves as the APS-C native camera right now. So it doesn't pretend, and it's super wide, so as you can see it's 15mm on full frame, so this is really epic distance when it comes to not the distance, the area you can shoot with this lens, so this is massive. And what I'm about to do is I'm gonna go through different locations with this lens, with this setup. And by different locations I mean the ones that are suitable for the wide shooting, like this space over here. It's nicely wide open without the roof, so it looks quite interesting. This gives a little bit more fanciness to the shot, but overall I kind of like this place, so it's a good place to shoot wide. And because of the, you know, it's like a test for the lens if it's wide enough to kind of keep the roof in a single frame, which is good to test because now you can see how wide it is, and it is wide. 50mm is considered to be like ultra wide, so definitely usable for all the travelers and people that need something compact and wide at the same time, obviously. So I'm like shooting this area, but just moving to the next spot. Again, it's supposed to be foggy, a little bit more foggy than this. It is in the upper parts of the sky, but I wouldn't say it's enough for me. I would love to see this like a deep ground fog. So we got a lot of cool possibilities with this lens. You can do a lot of cool things. And as you can see, I'm playing around with the landscape mode and the portrait mode, and what I like about this specific place, it's not like a typical wide for a wide angle usage, but what I like about this place is so calm and quite nice. This 7Artisans 10mm, the autofocus in that lens performs really nice. I kind of used I didn't even change the settings, to be honest. I just shot at ISO 800. It was good for the first location. Now I can like kind of change it a little bit. Can I shoot that woman through the window? Is this possible? I'm gonna. Where is she? I don't know. Do I have something? Oh, I can't see anything. Yeah, it was too wet. The window was too wet. The sky is quite bright, and I want to do this with the this is interesting with the sign above me, but let's take one with the roof, the wet roof. Yeah, this is interesting, to be honest. I really love testing these new lenses, and here you don't have to figure it out, you know, the autofocus. If it's the focus in general, you don't have to like pay attention to it. You just press the button, it's autofocusing. Right now, let me frame tower with so cool with this lens. You can use it to frame things differently. Yeah, definitely want to use the side of it. So we'll see. Yeah, now this kind of shooting makes sense. Holy shit, there was a biker, but I missed that. That would be a shot. It was like half visible. Oh, it's cool. The moment was interesting. So, what else? Maybe someone else is gonna be hitting that spot. I don't know. I know that using this thing is super moody. It looks super moody. There is one more elevator entrance in front of me, and I want to use that wall in the same way I did in the previous one. But this one, obviously, we have more space because it's a few steps back, and I'm going to be pointing out towards the city center, so there will be a lot more skyscrapers visible, I hope. And with the 50mm lens, that's gonna be a massive view. And this metro entrance is way more symmetrical than the one before, because here you don't have the automatic stairs. You just have the stairs, standard ones. So as you can see, yeah, just a clean, basic. So how we want to do this? If I go to the back, I will see the same building. Visible pretty much in the same way as in the first one. So yeah, this is not so epic in terms of the what's going on in front of the lens, but if we go to the front, like here, oh, it's the same. I thought it's gonna be a little bit different. It's the same. So now let me use that paddle, and that's gonna be way more interesting. And I can even go a few steps back. I'm gonna okay. This ad on the right side is a little bit too big in my opinion. Going back to the spot I wanted to go earlier, but there were some people in that spot, so didn't want to interrupt. Now I think this is a good spot to be, a good spot to test. The next building is almost done, so yeah, this is real ultra wide thing. So cool. Yeah, this is great. And the place, I think it was somewhere over here, this one. Mine's gonna be clean because there are no leaves on the tree. .150 of a second, ISO 100. So I already went down to ISO 100, and this is how the Moody Warsaw looks like. It's so cool. Oh, I want to go here, take one more. Can I see? Yeah, I can see the elevator. A useless invention right now, an idea, but still I believe sometimes you need to experiment. Like right now I'm heading to this electric scooter to see if I can find something, but it's so wide, crazy. Oh my god, no, not this angle. It's too wide because you can see yourself in the mirror like right away. 125 of a second ISO, it's fine. Go 40 at F, so maybe, yeah, it's going slow, so maybe 130, and ISO 100. Pretty good. It's pretty good actually. Huh. That wasn't a good one. It's way easier to do this with an autofocus lens rather than, you know, having the manual. I figured it out. Yeah, let's keep it moody. I think I'm gonna take a few steps back because I want have this piece in my frame. Stupid frame. Maybe this one. Yeah, let's go vertical one this time. Portrait mode. It's better. Here we have this ATM machine, which is super cool, standing here alone, still with those LED lines, unless there is a way. Oh, maybe let's be more creative this time. 200 of a second, ISO 800, and we will go with a shot through the window this time. Yeah, I think I have some good steps over here. I think the first one is pretty cool because the lens is visible, but you don't know what it is. This is a ridiculously nice lens when it comes to ultra wide shooting, guys. It's As I mentioned at the beginning, it's super like compact, lightweight, and it's not a fisheye lens. I would even say that the lines are quite straight. There is no distortion, like a huge distortion. So this is very useful for all the interiors. I guess like with a little bit, like a little touch of editing, you will see and have like beautiful frames, interior frames. It's out of focus, so you don't have to be worried about if it's in focus or not. And that's amazing thing. So they packed everything in this tiny little thing, and they even gave this manual out of focus switch if you really want to go with manual mode. So cool. It's gonna be definitely usable for all the landscapes and things related to even the portrait modes are crazy, so you can get like those frames that you have never done before, like for example from this spot or this spot over here. And this lens adds a little bit something extra to how we frame, how we shoot things. So whenever you are visiting an old space, old location, with this thing it's gonna be a little bit different. And if you haven't shot wide on the APS-C, you have to try it because it's really stunning experience. So yeah, and finally the price factor. The price quality factor is outstanding here. You are getting a really crazy good and interesting lens, and the price is like, oh my god, you won't find anything like this within that price range. And that is super ultra wide like this lens. So yeah, I think this is it, guys. Thanks for watching, and I see you in the next one.